So today we're going to take a look at what's going to happen if Thailand tries to form an empire in the modern day. This video is going to be very unrealistic. All the events that are going to happen are purely fictional. Before we get into this video, I want to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to join the Discord server via the link in the description. Become a member and check out the membership perks. But yeah, now let's get right into the video. Now, Thailand in the modern day is a pretty strong country. They are one of the strongest countries in the world, which means that it's not going to be difficult for them to form an empire, especially because they are surrounded by some not so strong countries. We can see that they start off by declaring war on Myanmar, and yeah, that's pretty much what they do without even having to militarize their country. We can see that they were able to do this. They start things off in the south, securing the tail of Myanmar, and they start to push up, eventually securing this entire region. We can see that one army now pushes up in the north, and unfortunately for Myanmar, they lost their capital city. These guys continue their push up. Myanmar's military is not too good. These guys also start to push down, cutting off the northern regions of Myanmar from the southern parts. The northern half surrenders, and after a lot of casualties and after losing pretty much everything, the remaining armies of Myanmar go ahead and surrender, as they had no hopes of winning this war. Yeah, we can see that all of Myanmar got completely annexed by the Thai Empire. This was pretty reasonable. This was pretty much expected. The Thai are not going to stop here. We can see that the Thai now start to militarize their country. They import new weapons and they also recruit a lot of troops. They want to go on a lot of military campaigns in the future. That's why they're doing this. And after years of militarization, we can see that the Thai are now ready to expand. They lay their eyes on their neighbors. We can see that they go ahead and declare war on Cambodia purely for expansion purposes. So yeah, let's say we can see that the Thai military now pushes down, securing the coastal regions of Cambodia. The Cambodians eventually lost all of their coastal regions, and things are not looking good for the Cambodians. The Thai troops now push up, securing even more regions of Cambodia. They push in from the north, meeting up with these troops, and yeah, they pretty much go everywhere, and they cut Cambodia into multiple parts. Eventually, all of these parts go ahead and surrender, and in another peace negotiation, we can see that all of Cambodia got completely annexed by the Thai Empire. The Thai Empire now is looking pretty good. They've expanded in a pretty good manner, but they've only been able to take out 2 countries here. They have the ability to do way more. So yeah, they're going to continue with their expansion. Because they had militarized so well, we can now see that they go ahead and declare war on Laos, just because they were confident enough in their military. Right after declaring war, the Thai troops push in and were eventually able to capture the capital city of Laos. Because it was right on the border, they pushed in from the southern regions, but because Laos lost its capital city, their morale is at its all-time lowest. They push in from the north too, securing the northern region, and these troops eventually were able to meet up. This half surrenders. Now Laos is fighting a 2-front war, eventually with the destruction of most of their armies, and eventually after knowing that they cannot win this war, we can see that the remaining parts of Laos go ahead and surrender. And right here we can see that all of Laos got completely annexed. This campaign is going really well for Thailand, as they are able to take out country after country, but for now they're just gonna try to chill out. They're just gonna stop for now because they are running out of resources. They need new weapons and they also need some new armies, as these 2 wars were very costly and Thailand lost a lot of men. But during this time, Bangladesh and Vietnam, they both kind of form a coalition against the Thai Empire, and basically these guys were very threatened by the expansion of Thailand. They knew that at some point the Thai Empire was going to take them out, so they took the matter into their own hands. They decided to form a coalition against the Thai Empire, and things might not be looking very good for the Thai Empire, as they were not prepared for a coalition. We can see that the troops from Bangladesh now started pushing to Thailand. They pushed into what was previously Myanmar, and they were able to meet some level of success. The Vietnamese have a slightly better military, and so they started push in, capturing the capital city of Cambodia, and now they push into mainland Thailand. The Bangladeshis also push down, securing even more regions. And while all of this is happening, the Thai military is they're in panic mode right now. They were not even fully mobilized, so things are not looking good for them. The Vietnamese also started pushing from the north. They started to secure some regions of Laos, and again, Thailand is not able to push these guys back. The Bangladeshis continue their push down. Eventually, they were able to capture the capital city of Myanmar, and from here, they push down, cutting off off these parts of the Thai Empire from the mainland. The Vietnamese down in the south continue their push. Now they are about to reach Bangkok, but at this point the Thai military does come into action as Thailand was able to mobilize some of its forces who are now being sent to the front lines. Unfortunately for Thailand, these parts go ahead and surrender. Now a combined Bangladeshi army pushes into mainland Thailand. Their goal is to get to Bangkok, but Thailand here is going to do something very useful for them right now. Now because the Thai were not able to push these guys back by themselves, they decide to drag one more country into this war, and that country is going to be China. I guess they had some secret relations going on. But yeah, with the involvement of China, things are really going to change for Thailand here. The Chinese started push into Vietnam now, and the capital city of Hanoi is about to be captured. The Bangladeshis, after realizing that the Chinese have joined in on this war, they are heavily demoralized, especially after knowing that the Vietnamese are also getting pushed back on their own border with China. And unfortunately, we can see that they lost Hanoi. The Vietnamese now start to go back, which lets the Thai troops push these guys down in the south. We can see that the Bangladeshis are also getting pushed back now. As the Thai military was able to mobilize, things are not looking good for Bangladesh and Vietnam. Eventually, the Chinese troops push in. They were able to encircle a lot of Vietnamese troops up here, who are now stuck between the Chinese and the Thai. Eventually, to secure their own borders, we can see that Bangladesh kind of says GG's, and the Chinese are now slaughtering the Vietnamese. The Vietnamese really did not expect this to happen. The Thai also push in down to the south and they destroy most of the Vietnamese armies. The troops up in the north surrender, and with all of this death and destruction, the remaining parts of Vietnam also go ahead and surrender. This was a decisive victory for the Chinese and the Thai. So now let's take a look at a peace negotiation here. And in a peace negotiation, we can see that half of Vietnam was taken by the Thai. The remaining northern parts were taken by the Chinese. Because Bangladesh said GG's, they were spared. Even though the Thai were able to win this war was very costly. They lost a lot of men, a lot of resources in this war. And so they're going to take their time to rebuild. They're going to be rebuilding their armies as well as their economy, which is also shattered. So once again, it's going to take them some time. But yeah, in all this time, they are eventually going to be able to militarize their country. But this time, we can see that they were also able to focus on their navy. They try to make it better. They have some crazy ambitions for the future, so they try their best. They also recruit more troops. And this time, because of their good relations with the Chinese, they get a lot of military equipment from China, even though we all know the quality of those equipment, but still, that's useful. Anyways, after all of these preparations, we can see that they declare war on Malaysia, and now things are not looking good for Malaysia. We can see that starting off, without even pushing into Malaysia, the Thai Navy was already active. They make a naval landing in the eastern parts of Malaysia, on the island of Borneo, and they push around. Only after this, we can see that they push into mainland Malaysia. They push in from all sides, and their goal is to eventually get to the capital city. The troops in the east continue their push, not facing much resistance because the Malaysians are unable to push these guys back. After most of the armies were destroyed in the east, these parts surrender. We can see that this army pushes down, and they were eventually able to get to the capital city. They take it, and with the surrender of their capital city, the remaining parts of Malaysia surrender. And in a peace negotiation, we can see that all of Malaysia got completely annexed by the Thai Empire. I know this is very unrealistic, but yeah, the Thai Empire is doing very well for itself. They send an ultimatum to Singapore demanding their annexation, which these guys do accept. Now Singapore is a part of the Thai Empire, and they're gonna take their time. Once again, after a lot of preparations, we can see that they want to go after the final country, which is going to be Indonesia. Now Indonesia, out of all of these countries that they've faced, is a very strong country. They have a huge population too, but yeah, still the Thai were able to prepare for all this, and this is going to be the strongest country which they've been up against. But let's see what happens here. Oh my god, they look like they're exactly the same size. But anyways, let's see. We can see that because the Thai were prepared, they right away started pushing to Borneo, and they started to secure a lot of regions up here. The Indonesian military right now is not even prepared, so they are not able to push these guys back. They make a naval landing on the island of Sumatra. now starting to push around. Their navy comes into action, which was very formidable, and the Thai make some naval landings around these islands, taking them out. I colored in a country down here, I'm sorry. We can see that eventually they make a naval landing on the island of New Guinea, pushing around here too, and the Indonesians have to now split up their armies, send them to everywhere. The Thai continue their push into the island of Sumatra, cutting the northern parts off, which then go ahead and surrender. These troops in Borneo also continued their push. The Thai military at this point was very strong, and that's why all of this is happening. So yeah, it's fairly reasonable. The troops in New Guinea continued their push, and the Indonesian armies here are getting destroyed. They're pushed back all the way. These islands were also taken out, and eventually, even though the Thai military is everywhere right now, they still managed to make a naval landing on the island of Java, which is the main island. Also, this island has a huge population. The capital city of Indonesia is also here, so this is a huge threat. Because they make a naval landing down here, the Indonesians send back their troops to the island of Java to be able to defend the main island, which leads to the surrender of all of these islands around. With the arrival of these troops, the Thai troops do get pushed back. At this point, they have lost everything except for the Java island. In order to not face a lot of casualties, the Thai military was like, we are gonna negotiate peace with the Indonesians so that we don't lose a lot of troops. And yeah, now let's take a look at these peace negotiations. And in this peace negotiation, we can see that except for the island of Java, pretty much all of Indonesia was completely annexed into the Thai Empire. Yeah, things are going great for the Thai Empire, but now pretty much all the stronger countries around the Thai Empire are worried. They become so worried that at some point, all of the countries around the Thai Empire now form a coalition against them. But yeah, that is not going to be in this video. If this video gets enough support, I'm definitely gonna make a part 2 on this video where you'd see a war between the Thai Empire and the coalition forces. So yeah, this is gonna be it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment, and tell me what you guys want to see in the future. And thank you for watching.